Thank you for watching. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Genki Fujii. I'm a Japanese journalist and author. Also, I'm teaching international relations at Partnarship University. Today's my message is to get rid of TPP. What is TPP? TPP is Trans-Pacific Partnership. It's a kind of so-called free trade agreement, one of the free trade agreements. These countries are going to participate in TPP. Japan, USA, United States of America, Canada, New Zealand, Mexico, Peru, Colombia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Chile, Brunei, Singapore, Australia. So I'm addressing this message to all the people of these countries opposing TPP. This is my message, because TPP is not good for the 99% of all these countries. That is what I believe. If you haven't heard of TPP, please find the truth about TPP. TPP is not just a free trade agreement. If TPP is a fair and really free trade agreement, I don't oppose it. But TPP is something very special. With TPP, only huge multinational corporations can gain profit at the cost of most ordinary working people of all these countries. That is the reason why I'm opposing it. And many Japanese are opposing it. Even though our government, the Noda cabinet, is promoting TPP, and also the Japanese major dailies and major TV networks are promoting TPP. So you cannot hear real voice of Japanese ordinary people. That is why I am speaking up on behalf of the Japanese people opposing TPP. I'm addressing my message especially to Americans, because now Obama administration is putting a greater force on the Japanese government to participate in TPP. Japan is almost forced to participate in TPP because of the pressure from the United States. And I'm addressing this message to all the people, all American people with common sense, people on the right, people on the left. It doesn't matter. As far as I remember, say Ron Paul is the champion of the Tea Party movement. He's against TPP. Also, the champion on the left, Ralph Nader, he's opposing TPP too. So people on the right, people on the left in America, please wake up and please note what TPP means. This is not good for the national interest of America. I would like to talk to, say, activists of Occupy Wall Street and also supporters of the Tea Party. Probably TPP is good for corporate America, probably good for corporate Japan, probably good for corporate, say, international or multinational corporations, or 1% of the population of each country. But this is not good for 99% of the people of the country concerned. In other words, TPP is good for Wall Street, but bad for Main Street. TPP is not a simple free trade agreement. It's like a more perfect NAFTA. And TPP is supposed to introduce many regulations which serve for profits of only huge corporations or multinational corporations. With these regulations, ordinary people of the small business, middle-sized business, they lose profits, and multinational corporations, big corporations only can gain profits at the cost of the suffering of ordinary working people. TPP is supposed to introduce new regulations, new rules, which amount to many hundreds of pages. Actually, all these pages are already prepared, and only multinational corporations which can employ lobbyists, so-called lobbyists, they can exercise influence to the governments. So other people are left behind, outside of the negotiation process. Their voices, nobody can hear their voices. In Japan, who opposes TPP and who promotes TPP? Obviously, big business people, big business, big corporations, Toyota, Nissan, other big companies, they promote TPP. Yes, of course. But who are against TPP? There are many people, many organizations actually. So Japan Agricultural Cooperatives, or NOKYO, is against TPP, especially in particular family farmers strongly oppose TPP because TPP means almost death. And the Association of Medical Doctors of Japan, they are Japanese doctors are against it, and the Japanese Association of Forest Industry, also Japanese Association of Fishing Industry, and Japan's Dentist Association, Japan's Pharmacists Association, they are all opposing TPP. Also, many trade unions are opposing TPP, and the big one is National Confederations of Trade Unions, which have 1.2 million members. They are against it. On Labor Day of this year, in Chicago, there was a demonstration against TPP, and many people demonstrated holding placards, and one placard says very clearly, TPP equal death. Another placard says, TPP equal poverty. And other placard says, no new NAFTA. All these messages on placards point out the essence of TPP. With all this message, you get to know the essence of TPP, what TPP means. Yes, certainly to some people, especially to farmers of family farms, TPP means death, and it means poverty to many working people, or ordinary working people, most of the people. In Japan, like in the United States, people on the right and the people on the left have both expressed clear opposition to TPP. I am a conservative person and I'm pro-US. I love and respect the United States of America. I studied 8 years in the United States, studied politics and international relations. And I have 3 children, and two of my 3 children were born in the United States of America. When Mr. Obama was a presidential candidate, he said very clearly in his campaign that NAFTA devastated his state, Illinois. If NAFTA devastated America, TPP is going to destroy American economy. So let me tell you, my American friends, wake up. Now President Obama says, he claims that with TPP we can double our exports so we can create more jobs. Fantasy. It's nothing but fantasy. With or without TPP, it's going to be quite impossible to double the exports of the United States. Don't be deceived by the very smooth rhetoric of President Obama. How about the effects? How about the effects of NAFTA? It reduced American jobs. TPP will create one big market, one international market. But communities, nations, and borders will disappear. We will lose our governments, and there will be only one huge market. That's all. Please pay your special attention to ISD clause. ISD represents investor-state dispute or investor-state dispute settlement. NAFTA included ISD clause. According to ISD clause, if corporations think they were treated unfairly, they can sue the foreign government. In many cases, American corporations won against foreign governments. With TPP, this will This will happen more often than not. This means your government cannot protect you from foreign corporations. TPP rules will be above constitution and the laws of each country. In other words, TPP denies sovereign and democracy. I don't deny free trade. I'm not a protectionist. Surely, Japanese prosperity is based on free trade. Yes. In fact, we have too much free trade today. One global market doesn't make people happy. Now, we need to control too much excessive free trade only for the profits of multinational corporations. Free trade is not a panacea. We have learned it from experience. Every government should be able to protect its people, their employment, and its environment. Certainly, TPP is going to deprive governments of these functions. This is denial of democracy. I have a good news. GM, Chrysler, and Ford, they form American Automotive Trade Policy Council. On November 11th, this council, American Automotive Trade Policy Council, declared opposition against Japanese participation of TPP. This is very good news. Needless to say, United Auto Workers opposes Japanese joining TPP. In the United States of America, many trade unions are opposing TPP. Farmers of family farms, they are against TPP. Also, small to middle-sized companies, owners, managers of these businesses are against TPP. How about the political situation in Japan concerning TPP? The party in power, the Democratic Party of Japan, is promoting TPP, but there is a very deep split within the party. Some are severely opposing, strongly opposing TPP. And I belong to a small conservative party, the Sunrise Party of Japan. We have just 5 Diet members, but Sunrise Party of Japan is the conservative, the nationalist party in Japan. We are against it very clearly. And how about the biggest party, political party in opposition, Liberal Democratic Party? In my observation, 80% of the Diet members of LDP, or Liberal Democratic Party, are opposing TPP. But not yet, as a party, LDP does not state any, does not issue any statement against TPP. In other words, LDP as a party does not say very clearly, hey, we are opposing TPP. But LDP president said something like the government and not the cabinet should be very deliberate in the participation of TPP. And also, how about the people on the left, political parties on the left? Japanese communists are against TPP, and social democrats are against TPP. These are rather small political parties, but the political parties and people on the left, they are against TPP. Usually, I disagree with communists and social democrats because I'm a conservative person. However, in the opposition to TPP, they are strong allies. In other words, in Japan, people on the right, people on the left, both express opposition against TPP, like in the United States. So opposition to TPP really is not based on political ideology, right or left, or conservative, progressive, it doesn't matter. If you like to protect and defend the national interests and the rights of the ordinary working people, you are against TPP. This is the point. So to my American friends, to friends who are against TPP in many countries, my message is this: let's get united. People on the right, people on the left, let's get united this time to get rid of TPP. This is my message. My name is Genki Fujii. Thank you for watching.